How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video I'm gonna show you the problem I have with the BMW after I lower the car. So I'm gonna try to fix that today by installing some parts. So stay tuned and watch the video. So after I lowered the car and I installed the summer tires back on with the original mags, this is what I noticed. My tires are way inside. I want these tires to come out and give it a wider stance, you know. But with my winter tires, because of the offset of the mags, the winter tire is poking out. But in this case, the summer tire is all the way in. So we're gonna try to fix this problem by installing wheel spacers, and I'm gonna show you my review about the ECS tuning wheel stud conversion that I did on this car last year. See, I need the tires to come out. It doesn't look good. It's gonna look better with a wider stance too. If you put the wheel spacer, it's gonna look like wider. So here are the various spacers that we're gonna try on the car. So in this one I have like 4-5 mm spacers. Sometimes I combine them with just one 5mm, or sometimes two, just to make a 10mm, you know. But this doesn't have any hub centric. And here we have the 15mm. I used this already on my old BMW, so that's why they don't look brand new. But they're still good for this car. They have the same bolt pattern. So here I have 15mm. Same thing with this one. So they both 15. And here we have a 20mm. Very thick. So we're gonna try a combination. Sometimes maybe I'll put 20 in the back, 15 in the front, or sometimes 15 in the back, 10 in the front, or maybe 10 in the back and nothing in the front. So we'll see. We're gonna try different combination. Which one we will try to keep on the car to make the stance a bit wider and fix the problem of that tire from not poking out. So these are the stud conversion I was talking about from ECS tuning. This is an 82mm wheel stud. So you can get them in various lengths. So I took the 82mm, and it comes with the conical seat lug nuts. So this is very easy to install. All you have to do is put some thread locking compound on the end of the thread and just screw this in, and you have to torque it to 15 Newton meters. And the good thing about this is if you have a BMW, you know it's hard to put on the tires when you don't have any stud holding the wheel. So all you have to do is fiddle around until you find the right hole before you can even put the studs on. So with this one, you don't need to worry about that. It's very easy to install. And with this stud conversion, the 82mm wheel stud, you can use up to 20mm of spacers. So if you want to add spacers, you're good for 20mm. Because if you're adding spacers on the car and you don't have a wheel stud conversion, you have to use a longer studs. You have to use a longer wheel studs to accommodate the spacing between the thickness of the spacer to the wheel. So I'll show you an example. So some manufacturer of a wheel spacer, they sell the wheel spacer with the extended wheel stud. So in this case, this is the original length of the wheel stud that comes with the BMW. But if you add spacers, they supply with the longer wheel studs. See the thread difference there? So to be safe, because you know when you added the spacer, you're gonna lose the threads here when you try to tighten the wheel, so you don't have enough grip of the wheel to the hub of your car, so you might lose the wheel while driving. So that's very dangerous. So they provide you a longer wheel stud to accommodate the spacer length or the spacer thickness. But I reduce all this problem by installing wheel stud. With the wheel stud, it's very easy for me to install the tires. All you have to do is put on the wheels, match the holes, put the nuts. That's it. I don't need to fiddle around looking for the hole to align it before I put the studs, before I can tighten the wheels. Plus with the 82mm, I'm good up to 20mm of spacers without problem. So for the first setup that we're gonna try, I wanna try with 10mm in the front. So 10mm, I'm gonna combine two 5mm. I know this is not the right 10mm because it doesn't have the hub centric here in the center. So but for now we're just gonna see, and then if I like it, then I'll order the 10mm hub centric. But for now we'll just try it, how much it's gonna poke with the 10mm. So you put two 5mm here in the front, and then in the back we're gonna put the 15. So here is very clean. I don't need to use a brush to clean the surface here for the flatness. So just gonna install this 15mm. See, if you have a hub centric spacer, you have to take out the plastic cap here that's covering the hub, because with this hub centric, it's not going to fit when it's still there. So you have to pop it out and install this and install back the wheel. So that's a 15mm. So that's the 10. Okay, it's a bit better, not wide enough, but for sure it's better than the stock ones. So that's a 10 in the front. And here's 15 in the back. So this one is almost flush with the fender, so I don't know. Let's see from this angle. Yeah, the rear one looks flush. Maybe we'll try with a 20 in the back and 15 in the front. Maybe it's gonna be better. So now we're gonna try 15 in the front, 20 at the back. So we're gonna take out the 10. I'm gonna put in the 15. So since this have the hub centric and I still have the plastic cap here, I have to pop it out and take it out. I cannot install the spacer with this plastic still here. Put on the 15. There you go. See, if you don't take out the plastic cap here, the spacer will not sit flush when you have the hub centric spacer. So now it's flush. Now you can continue putting on the wheel. So that is the 15. So now the rim, the mag is flush with the fender. So with the 15 it's flush. So I guess that's the perfect one for the front. So now we're gonna try to put the 20 in the rear. Okay, so we'll take out the 15. I'm gonna try the 20. See the difference? The 15 and the 20. I'm gonna try the 20. So because of the wheel stud can accommodate up to 20mm spacer, I have no problem now putting a 20 here in the back. I think we got it, guys. I think 20 in the back, 15 in the front is perfect. So the goal is, because the car is lower, we don't want to have any wheel rub, so we don't have any rubbing while driving. So I'm gonna try to drive like this for now, with a 20 in the back and 15 in the front, and we'll see if we have any problem. See, now this is the 15 in the front and 20 at the back. Looks good. Perfectly flush. And I think that's a perfect setup. So we're gonna keep it like that. And I'm gonna do the same process on the other side. So before I do the other side, I'm just gonna torque this wheel to 100 foot-pounds. There it is, guys. This is the before. Can barely see the wheel on the side. Same thing here. There.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.